All right, hey guys, good morning or good evening or whatever time it is, wherever you are, whenever you're watching this. I'm gonna do a video today about how we homeschool, but I will prepare you. It may be an unpopular opinion, so keep that in mind and just hear us out. So before we can go do our homeschooling, we have to go pick up a grocery order or re-pick it up because I did an Instacart order yesterday and they gave it away to somebody else. So, and because this particular store does not have a phone number, okay, it's Aldi. They don't list their phone numbers to save costs. I tried to call and that was the automated message I get. I have to go today and actually go in the store and figure out what the whole deal is because I put a $75 order in yesterday and I didn't have it. They gave it away to somebody else. So yeah, that one will be perfect for you. So we're gonna go do that and then we'll come back and I'll show you our routine. Even though I've been parenting for almost 10 years now, I always have this thought of like, oh, we'll just run there real quick. Although in reality, is anything ever really quick when you load up 5 kids? Especially in the winter when you have a whole bunch of stuff and it's still dark in here because nobody's opened the windows yet. There we go. Let there be light. So a few videos ago, Jeremy and I talked to you about a partnership that we're doing with Modere. And we have been, it's just been a couple of weeks now, we've been blown away by the interaction and the response that we've gotten from it. It's blessing our family and it's honestly been really huge. So we want to throw it out there to you guys. Anybody who needs some extra income but needs to work from home. You guys, I do this on my phone. I do it while I'm homeschooling. I do it with kids sitting on my lap. I do it in between meals. It's really easy. It's simple. You don't have to do parties. You don't have to do awkward cold calls. It's honestly been really simple. And the reason why is because the product is so amazing. So it really just sells itself. I have been blown away by the results. I've been on collagen for less than 2 weeks now. Huge differences in my joints, in my knees, in my hips, in my back, in my face even. I can tell a difference. It's softer, it's more full. So yeah, you guys, this is amazing. What do you have to lose? If this is something that you might be interested in, check in the description. You can click on a link that'll walk you through kind of what it looks like. And if you have more questions, please reach out. We'd love to share with you more about this amazing opportunity. We made it. We're gonna go sort this out, get our food back, and we'll be back.
See ya.
And we're back. That wasn't too bad, right?
Yeah.
We got our groceries. We survived. Now we're gonna head home and unload. Okay, we made it home from Aldi and we are gonna bust our school out because it's a little bit later than normal. We gotta get thinking about lunch. And my grandma's on her way to visit, which I'm super excited about. Grammy Bear's gonna come visit. So this is just one of the amazing things about homeschooling. I know it's not for everybody, but one of the things that we really love about it is the flexibility. We aren't a super, oh my word, what's the word? We aren't a super like rigid, schedulized family. And community is really important to us. Grammy's really important to us. So she's gonna come over and visit. So we use a curriculum called Gather Round Homeschool, and it's everything that you need for school except for math. And so what the boys are working on now, we're in a unit called North America. So we've been learning about the different regions of North America, and today we're learning about Honduras. So what'll happen is I will read them a blurb, like a couple pages worth of information on Honduras. They'll sit and listen. While they're listening, they'll draw the flag, they'll color the country, they'll write something that they learned about it. And like Jet is doing a Bible verse, so he's writing a Bible verse. So they'll be working on their each individual packet, and it's great. It's there's different levels. So Remy is a pre-reader. I'm sorry, Daisy is a pre-reader. Remy is an early reader. Weston and Jet are in early elementary, so they have the same packet. So, and you are a pre-reader. Chloe's a pre-reader, right? So those girls, if we print them out, it might be like a coloring picture. It's nothing like, it might be a coloring picture. It's nothing crazy. It's nothing, they might practice some letters and numbers and that sort of thing. And to be honest, I don't print them out very often because a lot of times what happens is they will be interested for a few minutes and then they'll go off and they'll play. Okay, so the boys finished their schoolwork, and honestly, we skipped a little bit because my grandma was coming over, and it's just life. That's what we do, and it's okay because they're learning. They also then watched some videos on. We learned about like a lost city in a Honduras, in a Honduran rainforest.
Who is that?
It's all the people.
All the people.
So they learned about, for instance, in the lesson today, they learned about a Honduran rainforest with a lost city that they're uncovering all these archaeological finds. So then we looked at a YouTube video associated with that, and they love it, and they're learning, and they remember, and they talk about it on the dinner table, and yeah, it's just been really great because I get to learn things that I'm interested in too, and I don't have to muscle through like a particular curriculum's itinerary. We get to pick and choose the things that we are interested in. And then this is what they're doing for math right now, and I'll be honest, we've done lots of things for math. We started out the year doing something different, doing like an online program, and it just didn't seem to be very conducive to our lifestyle. So we're using Horizons. This is a 3rd grade book. Weston's in the 3rd grade, Jet's in the 2nd grade, but Jet's really good at math. And I just have them both do it at the same time. And what I do to make my life easier, because Remy is in kindergarten, his math is like simpler things that we can do anywhere. I mean, when we're doing a recipe or counting cars or whatever, there's lots of things that we can, you know, money, all kinds of things. But what I have them do is they sit down and they do a page together. They take turns writing, and that way they've got each other. And then afterwards I check it. I mean, I have to show them a bit about what they're doing ahead of time, but I don't even have the teacher's manual because at this point it's not crazy hard. At some point it will be crazy hard, and I'll probably delegate that. That's what we use. We love it. And yeah, I mean, it might not be super popular. If we could be unschoolers, we would be unschoolers. If we lived in a state where we could unschool, we would unschool, because we feel they learn so much. They're so creative. They're such interesting kids. And we really don't want to be bound for hours a day learning something, because when we were doing a curriculum like that, where it was taking us hours a day and we were learning things that kids were not interested in, I found what was happening is we would muscle through it one day, come to it the next day, and they had forgotten everything that we had taught them the day before. I mean, I felt like, gosh, even when like Weston, when we were doing kindergarten with him, I was like, oh my word, we are going over the same sounds every single day, instead of incorporating it into what you're doing. And I think what happened to me as a mom is my brain got so fried from following all that and checking off all the boxes that I didn't have any other energy to add in any other learning for the rest of the day. I didn't have any energy to like delve further into something that they were asking a question about. Whereas now, all the time, they come up with things related to what we're doing and that they want to know more information about. And I'm like, yeah, let's talk about that. Or, I don't know, let's research that. Let's learn it up. Let's figure out how we can find the answer together. And that's what we really value and what's really important to us. Everybody does it differently, and I know that, I mean, I have lots of friends who homeschool, and nobody does it exactly the same. I think you just have to figure out what works for you, and this is what works for us in our state, in our current state. And yeah, and it'll change too when the weather gets warmer. I'm a big fan of field trips. We love learning outside. So thank you guys for tuning in and seeing how we do our homeschooling. If I could leave you with one message about homeschooling, it would just be, don't put so much pressure on yourself. Take the weight off your shoulders. They're gonna learn. They're gonna learn what they need to learn, whether you like it or not. All right. Take care. And we will see you on the next video. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button.